Why does her behavior change towards you? You've been in a relationship, you have attracted that woman, and now over time, you notice that her behavior is changing towards you. It has actually changed way earlier than you think. And that's because women are constantly testing you. So in this video, I want to explain you why women are testing you and how you can actually foresee it and how to best deal with it. Because one thing will remain true forever. You cannot avoid being tested by a woman. She will do it regardless if you want to accept it or not. So better learn about it. This concept is important so that you understand how you can maintain a healthy relationship. It's one skill set to get a woman. It's a whole different story how to maintain a woman. Suppose you have been in a relationship, maybe your recent relationship, maybe your past relationship, and you have noticed one thing. There was attraction, there was respect, and there was affection, but now, for some reason that you cannot understand, her behavior towards you has changed. So often it's really about a woman wanting to understand how you are reacting in a certain situation. And this can be played out in a multitude of ways. She wants to know how you handle anger, frustration, all sort of emotions. When a woman changes her behavior, this might also be a test. She wants to see if you're getting bothered by it or not. And if you respond insecure or clingy, she will start seeing you differently. Some tests that women do after you have been engaging with her. She wants to take you off of your purpose. Stay longer in bed. Let's have another round. Don't go to the gym now. Skip your meeting. She wants to spend the time with you, but if you do it, if you allow it to happen, and you're not following your purpose, you have failed the test. Like if you move your plans for her that you have already scheduled, you are failing the test. If she's getting you to do things that you don't want to do in the first place, you are failing the test. All of a sudden, she's not answering the calls as frequently as she used to. It's a test. How you gonna respond? Are you double texting? Are you getting nervous? Are you sending her, is everything okay? Just wondering why you're not texting? Bro, all of it. Tests. And you are failing them if you become emotional, if you become insecure. So this crossroad, when you are getting faced by a test, is always a turning point. It's an opportunity for you. And how you respond to it will define what happens next. If she's starting to be late for a date, it's a clear disrespect. She's testing you. She's coming to you, casually smiling. Why are you looking like this? Didn't we had the date like scheduled 1 hour ago? Bro, you need to point it out. You need to respect your time. And she has to respect you. If you remain in this la-la land, she's going to do all sort of things with you. She's gonna do breakdance on your head. She's testing your boundaries. Women love to do this. Once the respect is gone, the first thing women will do is they will not show their affection to you anymore. Women are the gatekeeper for sex. As a consequence, if she's not respecting you, tonight you're not having the booty. And after tomorrow, you're sleeping on the couch. It's a progression of disrespect. She's not respecting you if you're not standing your ground. The whole construction of this relationship will fall apart. If you are with your woman right now and you have seen some disrespect happening, the disrespect itself is an opportunity for you. You can stand your ground, you can decide that you are not accepting this anymore and thus regain your respect with her. You're always entering a crossroad where you have to decide, do you speak it out? Like, do you address it or you don't? And I get it. A lot of guys then shy away because this would mean that you have a dispute, that you might have a fight with her, but it's very necessary. It's very much needed. So make it your number one initiative to maintain the respect. Women constantly test men. It's not even personal. They want to assess if you are holding your ground, if you have strength, not the physical one, but the mental strength, and want to see if you can be played with and if you have a voice, like your emotional stability. You get manipulated by her, you allow a disrespect to happen. I want you to stop anytime that your woman speaks, and every time you feel this urge to respond, just chill. Take a moment, step back, and think. What will be your response be now? If you choose to respond defensively, if you become insecure about it, or if you even shout, you have failed the test. If you become aggressive, if you become defensive, and if you become loud, that's when you fail the test. Anytime that she's giving you the test and you are failing it, you are taking a hit. And this is compounding over time. Eventually, you're only at 80% of your respect that she has of you, and so on and so on. Up until she's scouting around somewhere else and finds another guy that she can go to. You will see the disrespects is only going to get higher and more severe over time that you allow it to happen. That's why I say you need to start early on to set boundaries and to stand your ground. Many guys, they're getting confused by the internet. You see that masculinity being dominant, you need to be a shat, you need to be douchebag, whatsoever. Bullshit. In the first place, it's about being authentic and confident in your own skin, that you are confident in yourself, that you have an opinion. Men often think that they just go with the flow of whatever she wants. A man who is not leading will eventually lose her respect. This behavior is just signaling weakness. She will find it attractive if you have an opinion and that you are deciding for her. And you will see women are naturally attracted to that. Maybe you just played it to be this guy, pretended that you have been dominant, but maybe it's not suiting you. It's not your style. You can be a chill dude and still be authentic and have success with women. You can be the fit, muscular guy, the dominant guy, and you will have success with women. Or you can be the local musician, or you can be a surfer boy. Like whatever you want to be, just be something. It's really important that you are someone. I can rock my flip-flops and shorts in winter. If I feel good about myself, you will earn your respect. Flip the script. Suppose you have the 30k suit outfit, leather shoes, all this stuff. You would say you don't have any excuses anymore. But women will smell your insecurities through your clothes. It does not matter what you're wearing. It's about your attitude to yourself. So if you are deferring to her for any decision, like what are we eating tonight? And you say whatever you want to eat, you're not authentic. Yeah, but Rafa, I don't care, I don't mind. Yes, you do. If you will not be there, what would you eat? Just say it. Cereals. Okay, then fucking eat cereals. Just say it. You need to voice your opinion. At minimum, do this. The best would be that you're also taking the decision. And I'm not saying you have to overrule. You are assigned to be the decision maker. So hear her out. Listen to her. Okay, she wants to have sushi, but you're feeling like eating Italian tonight. Tonight we're getting pasta, and tomorrow we have sushi. Great. She will love it. You will see that she will admire you more. Men and women, they are not equal. Despite what everyone is telling you with this current agenda, they are not. Our energies are complementing each other. And it's happening because we are completely opposites. If you're not taking charge in a relationship, someone else has to step in. And you don't want it to be your woman. And so if you are embracing your masculinity, that's the key for her to relax in her femininity. Because she is drawn to her masculine opposite. Only then she can be the feminine. It's really important. Don't be an NPC. I'm talking to guys. It goes something like this. We're 3 months together, 4 months together. All of a sudden she's saying she needs more time. Time for what? I'm asking. She wants to be on her own. No woman ever wants to be on her own. She's always scouting. She always wants to have her masculine opposite. Women are naturally drawn to a man who is perceived as superior to them. They want someone not equal, they want someone above them. If you are constantly being nice without demonstrating your leadership, she's going to lose respect for you. And with that, the interest in affection and then also the trust in you. So if you're not taking decisions on the relationship, then you're losing. Because she needs to get the reassurance that you are the man, that you're gonna stand your ground. A man has been assigned a number, a mental number. Like your woman that you're with, she granted you a number. Like you are a that's all perceived. I can be perceived by that woman differently than I'm perceived by that woman. That means also that you can change it for the better or for the worse. Just accept the fact that you have been granted a number and now work with it. If you want to remain with that woman, the minimum that you need to do is to maintain this number. And the best is to be slightly above her own perception of her value. Let's talk numbers. Suppose she's an 8, she's only going to chill with a 9 or 10. And you had to be this guy already to get her attention. And now you have to maintain this position, remain in the upper league. You cannot get down to her level or the worst to decrease in a sub tier. If for some reason her behavior has changed, you can work yourself back up. And how you do it is by passing the tests. Any occasion that you're interacting in one way or the other with your woman is an opportunity to demonstrate your worth. Maybe you have not been that guy. Maybe you have let her decide for anything that you do, that you eat, what to wear. She's asking you, she's giving you constantly opportunities that you can demonstrate these masculine traits. Next time you better decide and have an opinion. So this is for some more lighter tests. What if a test is more severe for you in the sense of that it's triggering your emotions much more? For example, if a guy is talking to your girl in the gym. In these cases, your best bet is to remain calm. If you don't know what to do in this moment, just don't do anything. Relax. There's no rush. You think. There was this guy in the gym. He was so annoying. He was talking constantly to me. I just wanted to do my exercise and he kept on talking to me. He would literally respond with, okay, interesting. That's it. That's cool. And that's because a high value man, someone who is respecting himself, knows about his worth. He knows what he has to offer. And some random dude on a gym, who is he? You're with that girl, right? Like the fact that she's actually talking to you about this guy. She wants you to know this. Women constantly get hit on. Why is she deciding to tell you? Is to see how you're gonna react. Don't freak out. Don't shout. Then you fail the test. Women really need to know that they can rely on you emotionally. That you are this rock in a storm. That you are staying unshakable. Because they want to see if they can deceive you. They can shake the boat that you are in. How do I get him to respond? How do I make him shake? And then they know they got you. And then they know your market value. Like on paper, you might be a good looking guy. You might be 6'2". You have a 6-digit income. You have all the traits. But they need to assess your mental strength. Are you getting deceived by me? Are you getting manipulated? They do it unconsciously. Some women don't even want to do it. They just cannot help themselves. They need to understand where you're at. Are you this guy that you are promising to be? So women are naturally drawn to a man who have a higher sexual market value, higher than themselves. You know that some women are very attractive to some douchebag, to the player, to the fuckboy. A lot of these nice guys, they don't understand why this is. Attraction is not about being the nice guy who is complying with her all the time, who has no opinion and who is just saying yes to everything. It's because her perception, the value that she's ascribing to this man, is above her own. And what the douchebag and the shat and the fuckboy have as a superpower is the following. But don't tell anyone. And only use it for the best. Like, don't play woman as well, okay? Here's the secret. You need to be able to walk away. This is directly addressing this woman's desire, her heart wiring for your perceived attractiveness. So your two superpowers is, don't be reactive and learn to walk away. If it's needed, if it's necessary, you need to be able to walk away. But Rafa, I want to be considerate and respectful of her. I don't want to come across as controlling or like a player. I don't want to play any games. I told you, it's not about being a douchebag. It's about her perception of you. If you want to accept it or not, if you don't hold any opinion, if you let her decide all the time, if you are doing the things that I've described, she is placing you further and further down. You can be confident and you can genuinely care for her. So many of you will think that, oh my god, doesn't she think that I'm an asshole? I'm actually going to lose her if I speak my mind. That's completely bullshit. The reverse is happening. She thinks this is sexy, that you have the balls to tell her what you want in life, that you actually know what you want. The same is true for sex, for example. We're here on YouTube. I don't know how much I can say about this. Be as descriptive as possible. Let her know what you want, how you like it. Do this, do that. When you direct her like that, if you take the lead, she will love you more. She will be more feminine because that's when she can relax. Someone has to play the masculine part. It's better be you. You will see if you really tell her how you like it, what you want to do, like how she has to do it. The next morning she's even doing you coffee. Get into the role again and you see how she's changing because you are now displaying this daddy energy. And not NPC, I don't have an opinion. And daddy energy, she cannot get enough of. But Rafa, I'm an introvert. I don't really fit into the stereotype of this alpha male. You don't have to. You can be an introvert and charming man if you want that, if you are like that. But be something. Be authentic. Be yourself. Don't get molded by her or the world or your environment to be something that you are not. Being authentic is really the key. You don't have to force yourself into a persona that you're not. You have to be the solar system that's gravitating other planets in. Not the other way around. And you can have all these unique aspects of your own life and identity. That's completely cool. Like me, for example, growing up, I always have been a very respectful, charming man. I would go listen to old people's stories, and I still do this in my relationships today. I still carry a lot of these traits with me. That's me. That's like who I am. You don't need to replicate me. You don't have to replicate the guy who's saying take steroids and go to the gym. Like, find your flow, but have one. I like flowers. If you read any guide in the internet about masculinity, they all say don't buy flowers for your woman. Completely bullshit. Like, find your flow. I'm very happy with my flow and I get flowers when I want to get my flowers. I truly believe that the key is in knowing yourself and be unapologetic about it. Be authentic. That's why for a man to know himself and has a clear mission and purpose in life is crucial to attract and maintain women in your life. I could not get my woman flowers if she's not respecting me. That would only make it worse. But since she knows about me and my ways and I'm unapologetically representing them, then it's cool. Then she's also respecting me for it. Daddy vibes, not NPC lives. Take charge. Don't just comply. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you liked it, there's a button for that. Let me also know of any question that you have. Have a blessed day and see you in the next video.